Hey guys, Lance and Stephanie here with Real Circle. We previously talked about teams, and today we're actually going to dive into what we get asked most, and that is how is it working with your spouse?
We love it, to be honest.
Yeah.
It's great. Now, do I think it's for everybody? 100% not. But for us, it is something that actually I feel like has been a key to us being successful.
Yeah, there is definitely a difference in the two of us. What would you agree?
100%. I'm very introvert. Don't ask me questions. You keep going.
And I'm very extrovert. And so it's allowed us to be able to connect with clients in different ways. Sometimes we'll even go to appointments, and right off the bat, I can see that they jive better with Lance, and I'll just kind of take a back seat and go from there, and vice versa.
Yes, often we see that a lot. So again, we talked about in one of our videos that I deal with all the wholesales. And that's because wholesale people are typically kind of at the end. They don't want the stories, they don't want the details. They just want to know, can I get out of this situation? Same with investors. Investors just want to know, what are you going to sell my house for? I don't need all the details. I don't need all the feedback. And those are my people. So we definitely have our own clients, I would say, but we are involved in every step of the way. And for big reasons. That is, again, as I mentioned before, it's a huge benefit, not only to us, but to our clients, we feel like. Even if Stephanie's not the one relaying the message, the discussions that we get to have back and forth, opening each other's eyes to different scenarios, different comps, different ideas, is a huge benefit.
Yeah, and we're able to really talk about those items and bring them up and discuss them. So, like if I've pulled comps and he's pulled comps and they're completely different, I'm able to dive into why I think it should be this number, and he's able to do the same. And it opens my eyes up and gives me a different perspective than what I even saw by myself. So, I feel like there's so many benefits to two brains working on one situation. Okay.
So, do you recommend to everybody else to be on a husband and wife team if they're thinking about it?
I'd say it's hard to say because it works so well for us. Just know that every second will be easily consumed with work if you're not careful.
Yes. And again, I'm the personality, I love work. So it works for me because every second she walks up to me, even if it's talking about work, and I love that. Well, vice versa, I know that sometimes she wants to go on Do Not Disturb, and I'm not going to talk about work. But guess what? Then I get to handle twice as much work. So it's a win-win in our situation. I don't know that it is for everybody, but for us, we're able to make it work. We really feel like it's a benefit. And if you have any questions, just comment below. Would love to meet with you guys if somebody else is considering having a husband and wife team, and see what works for us and maybe what hasn't worked.
Yeah. Okay, and I wanted to share one secret to success that I have found, and that is to bring up in every conversation that you are a real estate agent. It is so easy for me to find a way to tell the person I'm talking to that I'm a real estate agent. And by doing so, it's been able to get me more business. Even just yesterday, I was getting my nails done, and my nail lady was talking, and I told her I had to go to work. She asked what I do for work. I told her real estate, and then we got on this whole subject of real estate that opened other doors. So if you're in real estate, you need to make sure that everybody knows you're in real estate.